What's up, everybody? Good morning. Tommy here, Math Productions, back in the Commonwealth. Gonna catch you guys up on what we've been doing around the northwest part of the map here, and we're gonna go and end the video having a little bit of fun expanding our area further south, right? But in real life, been super busy again, hence the reason there's been very little activity on the channel. Holiday season, I work in retail. Black Friday's now through, Cyber Monday's now through. Just got to get right up through Christmas and into the new year, and then everything eases back up. We get a little bit more free time back, and we're going to be back to the Starfield by then, no doubt. I think it was EA Almighty, if I recall their name correctly, put a message up on a like 4-month-old load order video asking if there was any newer load order video that I have on the channel. That's the newest one, but I've downloaded so many other creations. To be fair, I have got on Starfield recently, just haven't done anything recording worthy, if you will. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really been playing, just been kind of like browsing mod or creation, stuff like that. But definitely got a bunch more creations that I need to show off for Starfield, some paid, some free, and some cool stuff going on there. So there will be a new load order video for Starfield coming up soon enough, right? I said in my reply back to their comment, I'll get it up before the holidays are here, and that's still the objective. But back to this video here, what have we been doing in the Commonwealth? We've been cleaning and building, you know what I'm saying? The video started out in Sanctuary, and we walked south, went across the bridge, up the hill, and saw the pizza stop, and then we walked over from there to Abernathy Farms before cutting back to where we're at currently at the Red Rocket truck stop. This is kind of like the main HQ that we're setting up here, and that's where we have our recruitment beacon. I can't remember the names between this one and Old Bards on Starfield, but you put up that recruitment tower thing, and settlers can then start flocking to where you're building, right? They can be based out of there. They'll need beds, they'll need food, water, defense, and maybe even some commerce once you get far enough down the line, right? But that station that we were looking at, it was I don't want to call it a pre-built, but it's a preset foundation with a bunch of different options for how it could grow. You place the plot, if you will, down where you want those buildings to occur, and then over time, as long as the supplies are available at the outpost, those plots will kind of self-grow and develop with the settlers that are coming into your settlements, right? And it's all because of this stranger right here. So you've probably seen the Stranger's Workshop before, right there at the corner in front of the Museum of Freedom. You go right into Concord early in the game, so you've definitely seen this spot. You've definitely looted this spot. But without Sim Settlements, Volume 2, Chapter 2, whatever, without Sim Settlements 2, you won't know the Stranger nor have access to the ASAM sensors that the Stranger can give you. That's what that residential plot was at Red Rocket. And now that we've gone through and cleared out Concord, got dude back to his shop, he repaid us with a box of those ASAM sensors. So the next time we go to commit a dedicated portion of time, more than likely to be up here in the northwest corner where we've been so far throughout this playthrough, but we'll be able to put down plots for things like residential, things like commercial, things like industrial natured plots, right? We can set all those down with these ASAM sensors. And then again, as settlers are recruited into those settlements, they'll be able to occupy those ASAM sensor plots, and then you'll be able to watch your settlements grow and develop over time on their own, right? You still have to assist with bringing in the materials that the settlements are going to need to be able to actually build and upgrade those plots. But aside from helping them maintain a level of resources and supplies, again, the game does all that building for you. You can set the layout of how you want your settlement to look, right? From like a bird's eye view looking down, you can look at how everything is zoned and set up, but then you don't have to do the meticulous building yourself or decorating yourself. This mod, Sim Settlements 2, absolutely, it does that for you, right? It is one of the coolest, arguably the coolest mod for Fallout 4 for what it does to one of the coolest aspects of this game in this game series, right? Like, if you're like me at all, the settlements is what really hooks me onto this game. As much as I enjoy an RPG or a first-person shooter, um, that's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this stuff's fun. Like, taking out bad guys on screen, like, that's fun for sure. But there has to be something more to, like, really get me bought in and sold. For Starfield, in all honesty, it's definitely a mod. It's by Ghostwriter231. It's Xenomaster. Without Xenomaster, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I would love Starfield as much as I do, because the outpost building in Starfield does not have what Fallout 4 has by default, and it definitely does not have what Fallout 4 has with Sim Settlements 2. There's definitely a bunch of people, I know, I've seen it online for a long time, bunch of people that wish a mod like Sim Settlements 2 would come to Starfield. Again, Old Bard has done the majority of the work on that one, with the main most important mechanic on that one. Old Bard for Starfield has the Outpost Recruitment Terminal, and that does allow you to recruit up to 20 NPC colonists to be stationed at and live at that outpost that you've got that built at, right? And again, with Old Bard, they have their NPC factions and names, right? So you can even make sure that all of these settlers that come in have their, or all these colonists that come in have their own individual unique names. Super cool. That's a new mod that's out now for Fallout 4 as well. Gonna have to add that into the load order. Old Bard is amazing, constantly cranking out awesome mods that really help out with the immersion and just the overall aesthetic of the game. I really, really like what Old Bard does for both Fallout 4 and for Starfield. But what we're going to end the video on, it's just something that I wish Starfield had, right? As much as I love the outposting in Starfield, it is tons of fun. You know what I'm saying? Tons of fun. With living outposts, you can assign beds and jobs. With Betamax and their functional decor, you got a whole bunch of awesome workshop setups that you can make, and you can make it all look lived in and stuff like that. But it's still not, overall, like comprehensively, it's still not on the level of base game Fallout 4. And then when you add in something like Sim Settlements 2, it just takes it to such another level that it's going to be really, really, really hard for Starfield to get to that point, right? Like, admittedly for me even, it's going to be hard for him to get to that point. What Fallout 4 has with its outposting settlement system, again, by default, then you add in all the other mods for decor and stuff like that. But sitting at the top, the crown jewel, you put Sim Settlements in the load order, and if you're a builder like me, there's few games that can really touch the experience of what overall Fallout 4 can provide you, as even just the table dressing for the main table being the settlement building, right? Tons and tons of fun. If I had to give a list of mods that I would absolutely encourage any builders to get, obviously I'm talking about primarily in this video Sim Settlements 2. Definitely grab that one. But again, to scrap that settlement all in one for all the DLC locations as well. But like, you're looking around on the floor, you see all this trash and debris and clutter. Well, without scrap that settlement, that's always going to be there. With scrap that settlement, once you unlock a workshop at a settlement, you can go through and scrap all these bushes, down trees, all those papers on the ground, the trash, clutter, and debris on the ground, so you can actually clean up and rebuild these locations and make them really, really not just surviving settlements out here in the wasteland, but thriving settlements out here in the wasteland. I thought it would be fun to check out Big Jim. I'm not one for melee weapons. I learned real quick here, we just saw it on screen together, Big Jim in VATS kind of sucked. Big Jim just wildly swinging in the air at ferals actually works. Take that for what you will. But we've unlocked Sunshine Tidings. We've expanded our area further south. That's where we're going to leave off here and pick up next time. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Take care.